Premier League football this week, and we're going to be talking about Manchester United, where Rúben Amorim, escaped firing yesterday by beating Sunderland 2-0. It's not surprising to me, and of course, it's not a big deal because they actually deserve this victory against Sunderland. Looking at Manchester United's poor performance this season, and of course from last season, they haven't beaten the record of winning 2 games in a row. It's been so long. They haven't done that. After all the signings, after all what they've done to come here, how many coaches have Manchester United fired? And right now, they are standing on Rúben Amorim. They want to, fire the coach. My problem is not to fire Rúben Amorim. He's not the problem of this, this club right here. I know Amorim have actually sent away a lot of players and has actually, bring in a couple of players as well. But firing Rúben Amorim, do you think is the solution of this club? Absolutely no. Here are my players that I would prefer that they're going to be kicked out of this club. Until the day they will leave this club, United will start to perform very well. You cannot tell me that you want to remove Rúben Amorim when you have your captain doing very, very poor and just coming to score 1 goal and then jubilate, and then you're going to count on him. What is his impact? And then you'd want to fire the coach when you have around the midfield a lot of shit happening there. Look at Manchester United. If you take a look at what Manchester United is doing, if you look at all the players that have sent off, they are almost attackers. All of them are attackers here. Yeah? You've got Rashford, you've got Sancho, you've got Højlund, you've got, name them. They are all out. If you take a look at them, they are attackers. And then coming back to goalkeepers. And there. But now, why are they not touching the midfield? Why are they not touching the defense? Do you think the boy is just gonna, the attackers are gonna do magic? Around the midfield, yeah, you need an attacker, you need a midfielder to be able to give the ball to the attackers to score, right? If they do not give it, the attackers cannot stress back, grab the ball, and then run and make the play. It happens like that, but it's not always gonna happen. So what is happening is that Manchester United is just focused on this attacker cannot score, go. This attacker cannot score, go. This goalkeeper is not good, go. What about the midfield? What about the defenders? These are my players that if you take them out of Manchester United, this club is going to be better. See, Casemiro, he's old. I don't care about his age. He's old. His ideas are gone. This is not Real Madrid where he and Pepe and Ramos are going to be playing, a very, very rough, kicking, playing football and, accidental games. This is not that season anymore. This is not what we're playing in the Premier League. He's old. His passes his defense is absolutely out. He cannot create any kind of kill passes. He doesn't bring that much impact anymore. Casemiro, no, he doesn't bring much impact anymore. If Casemiro is going to leave that midfield, Manchester United, go to the market, get a midfielder, and then you're going to start to enjoy. Second person here is Bruno Fernandes. This is the worst captain in the Premier League. I don't know whether you agree with me or not. This is the worst captain in the Premier League. What kind of captain do you have who doesn't create chances, who doesn't defend, but rather gets a penalty and then misses it? A penalty that is supposed to boost the club, is supposed to boost the players, and then he takes it and misses it. How many has he missed in this season? Bruno Fernandes, it's not about just missing. He's the captain. He's supposed to be the encourager. He's supposed to be the one to tell the players, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. But then he gets the penalty, a penalty that is supposed to boost the players, he misses it. How long does it have to take you guys to realize that you need to remove this guy for this club to grow? How many managers have been fired because of Bruno Fernandes? He didn't help. I'm just going to start with Ten Hag. He didn't help him. He didn't help the previous one before Ole. And he was fired, Ten Hag is fired, and now Rúben Amorim still needs to be fired again on top of this guy, the same player, and then you think you're going to get a coach to put in a Manchester United squad on top of Bruno Fernandes, on top of Casemiro, and on top of the poorest defenders they've got, and then the coach is going to do magic with these players. They are freaking old. I mean, just get rid of this guy and then find someone to play. Manchester United is going to be the best club. And then we've got right here, Mason Mount. He scored yesterday, quite all right. But is he going to give you guarantee that he's going to be starting? Is he going to be a Manchester United fan? He's the best because he scored yesterday. If you don't know, that is his 3rd goal since he joined Manchester United in the Premier League. That is his 3rd goal for for 2 seasons. He scored yesterday for the 3rd time. So I don't know why you're keeping him in the club and then taking out Højlund to go and be the best player in the Champions League, win man of the match award in the Champions League. I don't know why you are keeping him to send out Rashford, which Rashford is boiling right now in Barcelona. I don't know why you're keeping him, to send off, Anthony. I don't know why you're keeping these players right here. So Manchester United's problem, they think that they are the attackers and the goalkeepers, but absolutely coming down from the midfield to the defense, they are not seeing those to kick out. I think this one should also leave. If they're going to leave, Manchester United is going to be better. It's not Rúben Amorim, it's not any coach, but if you bring any coach and put it on top of this guy, and on top of Bruno Fernandes, and on top of Casemiro, on these players were there, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, when Eric Ten Hag and all other coaches were fired. If you fire this guy, put another coach with these same players, it's going to be the same thing. And then here we've got Luke Shaw. He's old. He's 30. He's old. He can no longer defense. Are you keeping him there for experience? Okay, bring him on in 30, 80 minutes. Let him play 10 minutes, 5 minutes if you want to keep him in the club. He cannot defense anymore. He needs to leave. And you're going to put it on the attackers, and then you're going to put it on the goalkeeper when you have a poor defenders. Why wouldn't the ball go into the net? He needs to leave the club. And then we've got here Harry Maguire. Of course, he did the best. Sometimes he was so good, sometimes blah, blah, blah. But for how long do we need to give you a chance? This is one of the worst defenders in the Premier League right now. Yeah, I know right now they're starting him, giving him a few minutes to play, but I think he just needs to leave the club for Manchester United. So these are my players right here. If you're going to keep these players in Manchester United, okay, let's say because of budget, yeah, you cannot just take out 5 players at the same time, but these are the worst players you need to take. You need to take out Bruno Fernandes, you need to take out Casemiro, and then get someone who is good in the midfield. Even if you find Carlos Baleba, and put it between these guys, still not going to do anything because he's not creative. He's not creative. So what are they doing in the club? How many managers have they fired on top of these 2 guys? A lot. And then here you've got Luke Shaw. He's old. He needs to leave. He can no longer defend. And of course, the balls are going to the back of the net. How many shots on target is Andre Onana or any goalkeeper facing last season because of him? 29 shots per game. It's crazy because you have defenders. Look at Harry Maguire right here. He needs to leave as well. They can no longer defend. And then Mason Mount, 2 seasons, scoring 3 goals in the Premier League is absolutely crazy. I don't want to talk about the injuries because you have a lot of stats last season and even now, but still have 3 goals. These are the players that need to leave this club. If they don't leave this club, go ahead, fire Rúben Amorim, but this club is still going to be the same because right now, I'm seeing United this season ending in the bottom half of the table again because you're still going to keep crying. Yesterday, you won Sunderland, but I watched the play. It wasn't impressive to me. You're going to come back after the international break, meet another club, and still going to get, beaten, and you're still going to keep giving the same complaint, and you're going to put the blame on Rúben Amorim, and then you're going to leave this whole bunch of, I don't want to say it, but just leave them there, and then you're going to go down. We are SD Game Talks. We talk about football. We are going to be talking about the international break right now. Follow us and subscribe to our channel. See you on our next video.